with navigation model. This is just your regular standard SI model. And again, another feature that Honda wanted to make part of the car is a really cool technology-based information center that not only gives you feedback on the car, but also it has your whole media setup. One of the nice things is you have your link connect with Honda. You can dial out with your phone here. You can have you can basically through the USB and HDMI ports here. You can upload images. You can actually use this as a navigation system with an app on the iPhone. This is an actual 7th speaker with a subwoofer, 360 watt sound system that comes standard on this SI. So for all you music lovers out there, they did not cheap out on this car. You have nice bass, nice treble, and it's just a great sounding interior. When we test drove it earlier, I mean, again, it makes you fall in love with actually having, a lot of people really complain about being on the road a lot, and I can tell you one thing about this car is that it is just very, very fun to drive. It sounds like a luxury car when you're driving it because of the 7 speakers and the subwoofer. And again, it looks like you're playing with an iPad. A lot of people like the whole touch screen and the technology that goes around with it. So again, it's very familiar to a lot of people with smartphones and with tablets. It just goes with the car. Another thing I'd like to point out is the black and red concept. Again, this custom interior, even on the floor mats, you have the custom SI emblem that's stitched in. You have the black leather around the shifter with red stitching. Even on the actual shift knob itself, again, you got wrapped in black leather, red stitching. You have the top of here. It's all the gears are in red. You have everything that's again black and red. You have the steering wheel, red stitching. You have the SI emblem that's right here. It's in black and chrome here. You have carbon fiber that's going around in the dash here. Again, gear for the gearheads that like to shave off the extra 1 or 2, 3, 5 pounds off the car to make it lighter. I don't know if that's exactly what they were going for, but I can tell you from my angle, looking at this car, with the carbon fiber and the chrome accents, you feel like you're sitting inside of a $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 luxury car, but you're not. You're sitting in a $23,000, $24,000 sedan that gets you, again, 31 miles potentially on the freeway, 205 horsepower with this light body. So I just got to give a huge applaud to Honda. Bravo, they did a fantastic job. One other thing I want to go over with, guys, is you have your HDMI ports. You have an HDMI up here. So anything that you can hook up with an HDMI, a tablet, your smartphone, HDMI, guys, I don't know how many cars have an HDMI hookup in there. You have an HDMI here, you have USB up in the front, you have a USB here, you have a sliding armrest console here, you got your cup holders here, you got plenty of space and convenience for everything. You have a nice little place up here to put your keys, your wallet, you have a power outlet here, so you have enough room. Like I said in my last video, me and my wife are always fighting over who's using the USB to power their phone, but you got 2 USB, and if you wanted to use the HDMI to watch any type of videos or any apps on your phone, you can actually view it up here in the phone. And then again, up here in the front, you have all your controls for your music, for your iMid display here. You have your lane departure button here, so when you click it on here, it actually shows on the camera here. You can see your blind spot right here on your right. So another safety feature that Honda wanted to make, I think is looking to make standard probably in the future on all cars. You have your 6 airbags. You have 2 up here in the front, 2 on the side, and then you got the rear airbags here. So you get a lot of fully functional features on a $24,000 car. All right, guys, thank you so much for taking the time for the official first look at the 2015 Honda Civic SI Sedan. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you could do me a huge favor and click that subscribe button down below, I would love any additional comments, any videos you guys want me to do in the future. We do work here at Spreen Honda, so if you can click subscribe, click the links below to go to our website. It will be my pleasure to give you the best possible deal, lease or purchase on the SI Sedan. So you can directly get a hold of me with all the links below. Again, if you have any questions, financing or any questions that I didn't go over that I'd love to answer. Again, if I don't know them, I'd love to find out for you. Thank you so much, and I look forward to making more videos. And I do look forward to going over all the new Hondas that come out and doing a complete overlook on them. If you have any questions or any suggestions for future videos, comment below, or you can message me with the links below. You can go to spreenhonda.com on the link below, and you can message me directly. And if you'd like to add in the comment for a special lease deal or purchase deal on this 2015 Honda Civic SI or anything that's in my inventory, make sure to, in the message, you put Tony, the Honda guy, Tony, the Honda guy, and I will give you a special deal for not only looking at my video, but again, taking the time to message us. And again, guys, thank you so much.
What's up, my friends? It's Edward Tomaloso, your Honda man. Today I get to take out the 2015 Honda Civic SI Sedan. So we get to take it on test drive today, and I get to tell you about a few features that it does have. I'm pretty excited about this car. So I'm just going to start off with, as I start to drive, I'm going to start off with the technology. You get a lot of technology on this vehicle. One thing that I will just touch on first is this car does have an HDMI port. Now, what does that mean? It means you get to mirror your phone. So it only works when you're in park, but you do get to mirror whatever's on your phone. So if you do have a YouTube video you want to play, or a Netflix movie you want to watch while you're just sitting down, you definitely can do that. And then there's also an app that you can get for your phone that Honda makes, which is it's basically navigation. So if the SI doesn't have the navigation already, you can get navigation as a $59 add-on in the App Store. Along with the HDMI and the touchscreen, you will also get Pandora compatibility. So as soon as you pair your Bluetooth, you will be able to go into your categories, go into your station list very easily. And if you like a song, you can hit the like button, so that interface is already built in on this car. Another thing that's really cool that you have in this vehicle, along with the Bluetooth and the HDMI, is you do get the lane watch system now, which Honda puts out. There is a camera on the right rear view mirror, on the side mirror there. Every time you turn on your turn signal, you will get the view of what is in your blind spot. So that's something really nice. It really comes in handy, especially if you have any bikes, a lot of bikes in your area, a lot of people in the bike lane. Keeps people safe. And then another thing that the Honda Civic has that's really cool is the rev indicator. It does have the VTEC badging there, and when you are shifting gears, it tells you the optimal time to shift if you want to get the most power. On your IMID display, there's also a power monitor screen that you can go onto, and you'll be able to see the same thing. You can see when you are 100% power. So definitely a lot of toys in this new Civic. Another thing that you do get with this car now is you do get your backup camera. This car does get 205 horsepower. I like what they did with the dash. Very driver oriented, really good feel to it. Honda did get complaints with the 2012 model, and they addressed it. So the complaints were there's too much hard plastic everywhere. There is still a bit of hard plastic on the dash, but over here to more the passenger side and all the way around is more of the soft touch materials. They also have this faux type of carbon fiber around the touch screen. So again, just to give you a more finished look, the fit and finish of this car is definitely all there. You can see it in the trim. You can see it around the push start button. This car also comes with smart key entry. So you never really have to take the keys out of your pocket to let yourself in. With that technology, it's nearly impossible to lock yourself out of the car. You also get a digital speedometer, which is really cool. The idea behind that is it's faster for your brain to register just numbers instead of a dial that's going up and down. And the placement of your speedometer is really cool because it's really close to your eye level of the road. So instead of having to glance anywhere under the steering wheel, you're glancing kind of a heads-up display here. With the Honda Civic, it's meant to really be a fun daily driver. For those who still love manual transmissions, nothing really replaces the feeling of shifting and being able to control every single gear that you're in. But it still can definitely go. While I'm driving, I will mention just a few things on the exterior of the car. You do have a nice wing spoiler in the back. You also get really nice 18-inch alloy wheels. They do have the black finish on the inside of the wheels. One option for the tires themselves is summer tires, which is a cool little upgrade. So the gearbox is a 6-speed. Definitely very pleasant to shift. Feels good to drop it down. Another thing this car comes equipped with, which you're not seeing because my camera is attached to it, but it's a moonroof. You do get a moonroof with the full one button push to slide it all the way back, one button push to push it all the way forward, and it also has a tilt feature. A lot of people ask what the tilt feature is for. It's really so that when you're parked somewhere and it's really hot outside, you can let the hot air escape, kind of protecting the interior of your vehicle. Overall, the Honda Civic SI has a lot of cool features that I really feel once you have had them, you probably won't want another car that doesn't have them. I mean, with all the features that I've mentioned, I mean, the things that I would use on a daily basis would be, you know, the 2 cameras that I mentioned, the backup camera, the side view camera, also your Bluetooth. That's something that I feel like I would use every day. It just transitions seamlessly. If you're getting ready for work and you're listening to something, as soon as you get into your car, you're picking up right back where you left off. So if you're like me and you like audiobooks, I mean, that's definitely huge. And then I just want to touch back on that screen too. A lot of the frequent questions that I do get about the lane watch camera is why isn't there a camera on the left side of your car? And it's because it's really counterintuitive to look right when you're turning left. It's just not as necessary. Unless they were able to put an LCD or some sort of screen on the right side, then it would probably make sense. But this concludes my test drive just about of this car. I mean, super fun, very engaging to drive is what I could say about it. I mean, with the display, with the power monitor on your MID display, as well as the VTEC monitor kind of showing you the same thing, it's definitely a fun car to drive because it allows you to really have control over what you're doing. One thing I didn't mention is this car has the ability for you to use Siri with your iPhone, which is really cool. If you're in the middle of a drive and you remember you have to call somebody, or you need to set an appointment or something like that, you can hold down the talk button and Siri pops up, and then you can do whatever Siri does. So that's one thing that's really cool. But that does conclude my test drive. I hope that helps you. My goal to make these videos is pretty much so that if you are looking at this car as one of your options, you know what you're getting. And if you've been watching for a while and you like what I do and want to find a way to support me, YouTube just offered a new program where if you like somebody and what they do on YouTube, you can support them monetarily, which is really cool. And if you do that by going to my homepage, you can actually support what I do, and I'll use it towards creating more videos like this for you. But I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to get to them. And don't forget to subscribe if you do want to see more videos like this. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.
Hey everyone, Honda Laura here. Today we're doing the review of the 2015 Honda Civic SI. Descended from legendary Honda performance racing, the Honda Civic SI has been recharged for 2015. As always, we would like to say thank you to Herb Chambers Honda of Seacon for letting us take out the Civic SI on this very snowy night. Now let's take a look at some of the exterior features. So the first thing you're going to notice about the SI is going to be the sporty, aggressive grille and front fascia with the SI badge integrated. Fog lights. Coming around the side, you are going to see the 18-inch alloy wheels with the black inserts, lane watch, keyless entry standard, which is my favorite, moonroof. Coming around the back, you are going to see my favorite part, which is the wind spoiler with the brake lights integrated. Some more SI badges, the chrome, a little bit of chrome throughout, and the chrome exhaust finisher. Let's take a look at this baby under the hood. Under the hood of the 2015 Honda Civic SI, you are going to see an inline 4-cylinder, 16-valve, double overhead cam, iVTEC engine. It has a closed ratio, 6-speed manual transmission. It cranks out 205 horsepower and 174 foot-pounds of torque. It has an EPA rating of 22 city and 31 highway, which I think is actually pretty good for a performance car. Let's take a look at the interior features. Before we go through the interior features, you have to go through the keyless entry system, which is my very favorite. Let me demonstrate. When you have the key within 32 inches of you, all you have to do is grab the door handle. It beeps twice, the door is unlocked. When you leave and you get all your things, all you have to do is press the black button. Beeps once, it's locked, you walk away. Now let's go inside and take a look at all the good things inside. So push button start revs the car to life. It sounds awesome. First things that you notice on the interior are going to be aesthetics. Carbon fiber wrapping, the leather wrapped steering wheel, aluminum plating on the shifter knob and pedals, the two-tone seats with the red and black, with the red stitching and the SI embroidered on the back. Everything looks and feels very comfortable, rich, and stylish. Some of the things that are available in the Honda Civic Si are going to be the 5-inch LCD IMID screen. That's going to show you power monitor, it's going to show you your miles per gallon, a bunch of different customizable settings. Digital odometer in the front with the IV-Tech rev monitor and gas gauges, all of your gauges displayed in front of you, tachometer really big in the bottom. A lot of different features as well, such as automatic headlights, intermittent windshield wipers, power door locks, windows, mirrors, audio controls are right on your steering wheel. You can do a lot of things with your audio system. Bluetooth is enabled. Siri is available if your iPhone is compatible with Siri. Press and hold the button on your steering wheel and you can activate Siri, which leads you to your 7-inch touchscreen display audio system, which controls your Bluetooth screen, your audio system, that 360-watt audio system with the 7 speakers. It does all of your streaming audio, the Bluetooth streaming, the HDMI with the Honda Link Connect app. Everything is really awesome in here.
The Honda Civic Si is pretty much my favorite car in the Honda lineup. One thing that I really like about it is the sequential rev limit indicator. It indicates rising engine RPM. When you find the right rev range, the IV-Tech indicator will flash and it will be accompanied by more engine power. You'll see the little red light up on the dash. The transmission on Hondas is pretty much my favorite. The clutch on Hondas is my favorite. It's really forgiving. The one on the Accords is a little bit easier. The one on the Civic is a little trickier, a little harder to get. But the transmission is lightweight, it's compact, and it has a solid feel to it. It really does have a race car-like feel to it. You know, you can hear the engine rev, you can hear the transmission change. Never driven it in the snow though. Love the steering wheel, feels really nice. It has the red stitching. The seats are that two-tone red and black racing kind of thing. Not sure how the SI holds up in snow. It's doing well. I mean, you know, it's sticking a little bit. This is pretty much the first snow of the season. It's definitely the first snow of 2015. This is our first nighttime review too.
And that was my expert review on the 2015 Honda Civic Si. Thank you to Herb Chambers Honda of Seekonk for letting us take it out. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And I'm Honda Laura. See you next time.
Just getting a picture of what I'm getting into here.
Okay. You made these tires pretty.
Good. She's got it. Just pull it tight. No. Just pull it. Pull the end of it. Okay.
That would have been a good way to get more time. Pretend like it's fucked up. Are you recording?
Yep.
Why'd you do that on the corner?
Wrong steering. that that fell on the floor?
My sunglasses?
Oh, were they on your head?
No.
Hey, welcome back once again to Everyman Driver. I'm Dave Erickson. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. We're uploading between 2 and 3 new videos each and every week. I don't want you to miss anything. Also, if you can, go visit everymandriver.com and sign up for our free monthly newsletter, because when you do, you'll get a link to download a free copy of our new car buying guide, the ultimate checklist for the Everyman Driver, free when you sign up for our monthly newsletter on everymandriver.com. Now, this week we're behind the wheel of the 2014 Honda Civic SI, which comes in 2 body types, a coupe and a sedan, and almost everything is identical regardless of which one you get. We have the 2-door coupe, which comes with high performance tires. Now, I gotta let you know, we did a 0 to 60 test earlier this week, 5 runs, and we did vary it a little bit. We have a 6-speed manual transmission, but we did some of those runs with traction control on and some without traction control on. So take a look at that on the Everyman Driver YouTube channel. This week we're going to talk about the ride and handling, cargo room and trunk space, backseat legroom and headroom, and a few more things along the way. So let's get started first by popping the hood. Regardless of which body style you go with on the Civic SI, you're looking at the same engine, a 2.4-liter inline four-cylinder made into that 6-speed manual transmission. This kicks out 205 horses, 174 pound-feet of torque. It is so fun to drive. You got to watch our 0 to 60 test from earlier this week. You'll see what I'm talking about with the driving excitement. The vehicle weighs around 3,000 pounds. The estimated fuel economy rating is 22 city, 31 highway, for a mixed driving number estimated at 25. We've been averaging a mixed driving this week in the low 20s, and I'm sure some of those low numbers have to do with our 0 to 60 test. By the way, the recommended fuel